Hey, what's up, Clashers? Welcome to the episode of Super Valks. It's my first time looking at her, so let's do that together. She is one of the two new super troops. Last time we talked about Super Minion, so let's take a look at the Super Valk this time. Let's take a look at her ability. She drops a rage spell when defeated. Wow. So every time she dies, she drops a rage spell? That's way too OP, seriously. Her stats. So housing space 20, so that's about 2.5 times. But her damage is only 50% more, because usually it does almost 200. Now it's only 300. So I think that kind of balances out the fact that she drops rage spells, because that's way too OP. So let's try her out for the first time and see how it goes. And it feels like, yeah, she is not much stronger than a regular Valk, to be honest. It's really her dropping of rage spells when she dies that becomes... Whoa, there you go, see? This is my first time looking at it, which is pretty cool. Wow, so does that mean we're gonna drop a lot here? Alright, so now, looking at this, thinking on how I'm gonna use this, I think she will be most strategic to use when you have a group where, just like how you use Valks, right? You want to funnel them to be together. And if you have the core troops together and one of them die, because she's always going to be at the front, right? So if you have a core troops with you, she will die and launch a rage spell, and that will benefit the entire troops. So if you feel like you don't have enough rage spells, then you can put few of them. But there are 20 housing spaces. So that's about 2.5 times more than a regular Valk. So I likely won't just rage with a bunch of them. Looking at this example here, I don't think it does really well if you put a bunch of them. So let's use her more strategically. Take advantage of her rage spell. So right off the bat, I feel like I'm gonna use her in one of my popular army composition. Alright, let's buy her 60k dark. Look at my dark, I'm full, so I'll probably just buy it off. And if you've seen my other videos before, one of my popular composition, it is the Yeti P.E.K.K.A. Bowler's attack for Town Hall 13. I use that for Town Hall 12 as well. So I feel like I'm just going to remove a few of those Yetis and maybe others and put 2 to 3 Super Valks and see how that goes. Because with this army, just like I said, I'm going to be funneling them all together. I'm going to have the Super Valks stay with the core troops and see how that goes when I get those extra rage spells, okay? There you go, I'm done organizing my new troop composition boost there. And here is my army composition. It's the Yeti P.E.K.K.A. Bowler's attack with Super Valks. Just to show you, it's my first time ever using her. Look at my attack log. And as you can see, I haven't attacked for quite a while. I have been pretty inactive during the COVID period. I'm picking it up back again. But now let's try to do our first attack with our Super Valks. Found a match here. I will likely go with this one. It's our first one here, so pick an easy one. An easy Town Hall 12. So I'm not going to give you the tutorial on the Yeti P.E.K.K.A. Bowler's attack. I have made so many videos of that. So, but really just to let you know, I'm putting my Grand Warden here. I'm likely going to put P.E.K.K.A. on the other side just to funnel my troops together. My goal here is to have my 2 Super Valks stay together with the core troops. And I want her rages to take effect and benefit my core troops, okay? So once I'm done funneling the 2 sides, I'm just gonna drop everything and see how it goes. Okay, thanks to our first P.E.K.K.A. Pablo, our funnel is almost done. Now let's drop my second P.E.K.K.A. Peter, right there. And then we'll drop the rest of my troops, all my Yetis, my Siege Barrack, all my heroes, King, and then all my bowlers, and dropping my first Super Valk, follow my second Super Valk. Alright, this is really messy. It's gonna be hard to tell which one is my rage, which one is hers. So let me tell you verbally, this is my rage. Oh, it looks bigger too. So her rages are actually a little bit smaller. I can tell now the difference just by looking at it. And the purple you see here right now, it's not a rage. It belongs to the king who died and auto-activated his specialty. Okay. So that means my Valks has been staying pretty strong. Oh, there you go. One died. And right there, rage is on. Nice. Oh, another one died. Rage is on again. on the core troops. Like I said, the Valks are a little bit ahead because they are melee attack. They are not long range, so they are likely to be a little bit the front, so we can take the core troops can take advantage of those rages that the Super Valks drop, which I'm really happy about. So this is my first time. I think I might be able to time it better. I feel like I need another Valks to make this really worthwhile. It's 20 housing space, right? So that's almost a P.E.K.K.A. 5 less than a P.E.K.K.A. Is it worth an extra rage? Let's try it out on our next one. Cleanup time. We still defeated it, but this is only a Town Hall 12 and it's piece of cake for me anyway. Okay. And 3-star. Okay, Clashers, my army is back. Let's take a look at my attack log. I've just done that first attack. We've done it together. So that was my first one with the 2 Super Valks. Here is my second attack coming up with 3 Super Valks instead. I think I need my third one. See how that goes. Let's pick the first Town Hall 13 that we can find. The time is... it's dinner time. Anyway, so... can I do this one? Yeah, it looks pretty simple. See, everything is in the center. And it's not a ring base. It makes it really, really easy to funnel your core armies to their core, where all the big defenses are. So I've already dropped my Grand Warden on one side. We'll do the same on the other side once the time comes, because he is kind of slow. So meanwhile, I have just dropped my 4 Quakes to open up so that my core troops can easily get right in there. Alright guys, that's why I really like this army compositions too. But now I have less Yeti, less P.E.K.K.A, but 3 Super Valks, and let's see if it's worth it. Drop my first P.E.K.K.A, Pablo, on the top right to start funneling. I think we've got the funnel. So dropped my second one, Peter, and all my Yetis and everything, Siege Barrack, all my Yetis, heroes, and let's drop my 3 Super Valks. Getting messy. This first rage is mine. It's bigger, as you can tell. And looks like my Super Valks are now closer to the Town Hall. I'm not going to drop any. There you go. The first one. This is the Valks Rage. Wow. Right in front of the Town Hall at the core. That was an amazing death from the Super Valk. And there you go. Another got dropped there where the Yetis is. Oh, nice. Wow. Look at that. Now I'm dropping mine, the bigger one, right at the bottom Yetis, the group of Yetis. I dropped it right there because I want my healers to be able to super heal all that core troops. And looks like we're done already. And I still have a rage left. I typically don't, right? This is a Town Hall 13 with everything. So the fact that and actually I did not even have to use my last rage, right? So the fact that these Super Valks are dropping rages for me makes a huge difference. So again guys, just like I said before, a very strategic unit. Make sure she goes with your core troops so her rages can benefit the core troops. Okay guys, what you're looking at right now is not my attack. It belongs to my clanmate, Downtown Brown, as you can see from the top right. Now, his attack, look at the bottom, that's his army composition. The main gist of it is that he will be using many Super Valks at the same time. So when you do that, you gotta make sure your funnel is absolutely perfect, especially when it comes to a ring base like this. So if he attacks from the top corner, he will likely, well, he's a type that usually use a Yeti blimp to get to middle when it comes to a ring base. So he has a wall wrecker right now, so it sounds like to me he's gonna use his wall wrecker to conquer to center while having the rest, namely the Super Valks, to go around the base if they cannot get to the center together with the wall wrecker. Either way, it's gonna work. But he did a good job at funneling, making a huge hole in that top corner first. I am speeding this up right now because it's just a replay, and like what I felt before, I think a bunch of Valks together is not as effective of what I did, because all the Valks are always at the front. In case that one drops, right? One drops a rage, the rest would have already, passed through it, right? They're already ahead of that rage. so they cannot make good use of that rage. So I would prefer having slower troops that are slightly behind the Valks so they can take good advantage of that rage, because this is what the Super Valk is all about, the rage that she drops. She is not especially strong, but she takes a lot of housing space. I am actually at war right now, just like I always am, and let's see how I did with my Super Valks on this base right there. Number 2, it's a Town Hall 13, pretty big one, and look at my bottom right spells. I forgot my 4th Earthquake, meaning that my first 3 are almost useless. So that was a big mistake, but thanks to my Super Valks, who are also pretty good at opening walls, look at that, I was not able to open it. Okay, we're watching a replay of the war that I just had a few minutes ago. So thanks to my Super Valks, I was able to open up those walls a little bit quicker than usual, because Valks are pretty good at that. And you will see how I will conquer this Town Hall 13 base. This is my rage, and eventually they all died at once. And right there, you see, they dropped like 3 small rages right before I got into the compartment of the Town Hall. So they were kind of wasted, but they were still kind of useful at the same time. Given that I also messed up on my quakes, I was able to 3-star this base. So this attack was actually pretty amazing, despite a lot of bad execution. I do hope that you all enjoy this video, the Super Valks that are new to all of us. I hope you learned something today. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe to CS Clash on YouTube, and follow CS Clash on Facebook. Thank you so much, and remember to comment down below on what you'd like to see next and your opinion and how much you love me, of course. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.